Jerry Chau, Sompak Fu is your ride in the opening race on Wednesday night. Comes into the race in very good form, Jerry. That was a nice win from him last time.
Yeah, last time he got a good position and he started to settle now and he gave me a good finish in the straight.
He's been building up to that win though, hasn't he, this horse, with some recent racing?
Yeah, before he always too strong and in the straight he hang in and difficult to ride and last start he start to getting settled in the straight he's still under control. Yeah.
Is that just natural sort of maturity with him, do you think? Do you think he's just growing up all the time?
Yeah, every time he's growing up, I think I believe he will improve again.
On that win last time, Jerry, obviously the forms worked out quite well. Americ Tespexo was fourth. He's come out and won. So as far as the form's concerned, he might look the one to beat, mightn't he, in the first?
Yeah, I think so. And I say he getting settled now. He can be getting tougher and pulling out in the straight. Yeah.
That win last time was on quick ground. That was his one and only run on sort of an officially quicker surface. Do you think he prefers that compared to, say, slightly better ground?
I don't think any ground is better for him. I think every ground he can handle it. The important thing is he getting mature and he now getting considered.
I guess he has run well on the all-weather as well, so certainly got options with him, haven't you?
Yes, yes.
Just away from him, obviously the weekend was good to you. Duke Whyte, a good performance. That was arguably, Jerry, probably his career best off that mark. I think he was off around about 112, so really good performance from the Duke.
Yeah, I think so. He a bit unlucky the last start. He got held up, and he always try his best. And I ride him many times, and I understand him, and I just give him a very good warm-up. Make sure he jump on terms, and he show speed, and he travel good, and the pace and the race work with him, and he can pull out easy and win the race.
Yeah, you do indeed get on very well, and you've got a great record. And there is talk of him obviously going to Dubai. I know there's obviously a lot to process before that. Is there a possibility that you might ride him, do you think?
Yeah.
Imagine you'd like to.
Yes. Pierre happy to let me ride, and I really want to ride, be with him in Dubai. But need to depend on the owner decide go or not.
Karis Super Vince is your ride in our trophy race of the evening on Wednesday, the Craig and Gower Cricket Club Challenge Cup. He hasn't won one just yet, but he's racing well.
Yes, Nick. He hasn't been getting the draw. He's been we've been taking him back, and he's been running home strongly in the last few runs. But I think the draw is gonna make it hard a little bit again. But it's slightly better than before. Like you say, he's knocking on the door, so he gets the right run. He should be very strong to lose the line.
On his most recent performance, Karis, he was fourth. I guess it doesn't really tell the full story because you were last more or less on the home turn, and he's made up some really good ground.
Yeah, we had no choice from those draws, so we had to take him back. And I like the way he's finishing off his races. Like I said, if he gets the right run, he'll be very competitive.
Do you think 1200 is where he wants to be at the moment, or is your horse might get a bit further, do you think?
No, I think the 1200 at the Valley is the good trip for him, just because of the draw that we have been taking him back, that's all.
Combination of draw and top weight. Do you think the top weight's a little bit of a negative for him as well, or is he sort of good enough to carry it, do you think, in a race like this?
I think he's good enough to carry it. Like I said, he's been running really good races with those weight on his back, so I think he gets the run, he's going to be strong.
Frankie, Excellent Peers lines up in race number 7. He is top weight, racing extremely consistently, a month between runs. His run last time was quite good in defeat.
Yeah, he joined my stable. He won really good. Only last 2 times, he still won good. Only beat by 1.5 length. I think the horse still can win in this class. Yeah.
You mentioned obviously his most recent runs. Obviously he's been running very well, but obviously just finding 1 or 2 too good, if not maybe 3 or 4. Do you feel now that he's got to a mark of 80 that maybe he's got to the ceiling of where he will be?
When you got a top weight, a little bit not easy. But anyway, the horse still in good form. And Matthew Traffic is the best jockeys for this horse, so I think he'll ride a good race, yeah.
Yeah, it leads me on nicely. I wanted to ask you about Matthew Chadwick, of course, because he spent that bit of time on the sidelines, missed a few rides on the horse, but how crucial is he to this horse? Obviously, he and the horse get on very well, don't they?
Yeah, that's why I put him back on. He got a top weight I can use some heavy jockeys, but Chadwick Whyte him really good, so I just put him on. I hope he can win again. Yeah.
He's got a really good course and distance record as well, hasn't he? 4 from 12. He does love it round Happy Valley. This horse.
Yes, he loves Happy Valley 1200. Yeah.
And he's drawn 7. I guess in a race that there does look to be a little bit of pace.
Yeah.
That should suit him. Do you think from there?
Yeah, it's good. I can get a midfield to see. Yeah.
Douglas Whyte, Exponential. It wouldn't be a Happy Valley meeting without this fellow turning up. He's wonderfully consistent, and he was pretty good off the front end last time.
Yeah, he was. He's as honest as the day is long, and you'd love a handful of them in your yard. Unfortunately, he's got a bit of a tough gate to contend with tomorrow night, but the horse himself remains in good order.
He's drawn 11. There is a bit of speed next to him as well. Lyle Hewitson rides. He knows the horse quite well. If overcoming the draw, I imagine you're confident of another big show.
Yeah, look, he's there to run another good race. As you indicated, there's some speed around in the race, so I guess it's going to all unfold when the gates open, and we'll try and get him into a comfortable position. He's pretty versatile. He's not one-dimensional in that he has to lead. Yeah. He has run on, from just behind the speed, so he's a kind horse from that perspective. And look, with an ounce of luck, if he gets a good run in transit, he'll be very competitive. I
guess, to some respects, pros and cons, the fact that the top weighted here is rated 76. For that, you carry £9 extra, but for his consistency, you think he can probably carry that, do you think? Yeah, look, he'll carry it. He's a well put together individual, but as you know, Hong Kong's are margins, and unfortunately with him, he's so honest, and he just keeps creeping up in the handicap without winning. So he's his own worst enemy, but having said that, he's a good money spinner for the owners. Karis Teetan, Carroll Street is one of your rides on Wednesday night. Did a good job after a lengthy absence last time at Sha Tin. It was a good performance, wasn't it?
Yes, Nick, it was a nice performance from him. Of course, after being away from racing for almost 8 months, I think, and he did it pretty nicely. He just won the race, but I think there's improvement coming. Yeah, 259 days to be precise. The big question, Karis, however, is Happy Valley. Now, he's had a few goes here. There was some sort of quotes and an article online suggesting that the programme's obviously led him this way. As his rider, what's your take on him going around the tighter turns? Yeah, I've saw he had a few runs at the Valley. Of course, listening to Daggy also, there's not much for horses like him on the program over 1,000 meters. So you have to make a choice with him to take him to the Valley. But I think he'll be fine. He's got a nice draw. I think there's a lot of speed in the race, so that will help them stretch out a bit. He should be fine. I think if he gets a nice run behind them, I think he should give us his best. From your experience here, Karis, of course, we do see horses trend more towards a surface. I mean, one recently for you has been Adderfield, who's found a home on the all-weather. But is there a big jump from going from, say, Sha Tin to Happy Valley and vice versa, in your opinion, or is it, sort of doable for a horse to switch tracks? I think there's a big difference. Many horses they can run 3-4 lengths behind a Sha Tin. And you take them to Happy Valley, and then they suddenly feel a bit more confidence. I don't know if it's just because the track is tiny and maybe a little bit more cushion too at the Valley. So yeah, they can feel a bit more comfortable on that track. Also, it's different speed, But I think this horse, he's run there before. I think he's going to go well. All in all, if he does handle it, you'd be confident of the big run? Yeah, I think so.